2-0 now. The 2-0 on the way. Too tight with that one. 3-0. In the on-deck circle is Manny Machado. He'll bat next. And he missed with that one. It's ball 4. A one-out walk here in the home first.
Batting third, the third baseman, Manny.
Stepping in, Manny Machado. He'll get to take his first cuts here. First delivery. The high fastball is in there.
He might want that pitch back up and away. That's a pitch you can really drive if you have the right approach towards that opposite field gap.
Oh, and 1 count, and the Time for baseball on the show from the bank. Citizens Bank Park in Philadelphia. We've got an NL East contest tonight between the Washington Nationals and the Philadelphia Phillies. These two should provide some big-time fireworks. First pitch is coming up. The speedy Trey Turner digs in now. He'll get us started in this one under the lights.
The shortstop, Trey Turner.
First pitch coming. Here it is. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike.
7 o'clock.
Strike two called on the inner half. 0-2 now. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses. 1-2. Eflin is a guy who throws a lot of strikes, rarely walks people, but what does bite him occasionally is the home run ball.
Matt, this is a guy that's not a power type of pitcher, so he needs to rely on being down in the strike zone. One of the keys, he tends to lose being aggressive when he falls behind, and he kind of nibbles around the strike zone. And what happens with that, Matty V, he becomes very predictable, and when you don't have overpowering stuff, you tend to be able to get hit hard.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Boy, not what you want coming out of the gate as a pitcher, right? You don't want to have to show all of your pitches this early on in the game, but that's a quality at bat. And what does it make you do as a pitcher? You have to use a lot of your pitches, and the more pitches a hitter sees, the better chance they have to make good contact.
Striding in now for the Nats, Victor Robles. And that misses. Ball 1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Starts to go around, but the home plate umpire says he held up. Ball 2.
As a pitcher, you got to feel good that you had him out front. Even though he didn't pot commit on that one, it opens up a lot of weapons for you to go high fastball or throw even a better off-speed pitch.
Man, and he's nowhere near that pitch. It's 2-2. Swing and a miss on the fastball that time. Out number 2. In now is Anthony Rendon. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. And he just misses inside with the fastball there. Lifted in the air toward the line and right, and no one will track it down. Hit well on the ground to first, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. And in steps Scott Kingery. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Here comes the first pitch.
Kingery.
And he'll hold off on the slider here to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. And he'll take this one as well. It's now 2-0 to the Philly third baseman. 2 balls and a strike.
That pitch up in the zone called the strike, and that's a tough pitch for a batter to hit, though. That fastball that's high in the zone.
And it's fouled away. The 2-2 is laid off, and the count runs full.
Hey, I know the idea is to try to get the guy to swing on a 2-2 pitch, right? But that one was so low, I don't know anybody that would have swung at that pitch.
Dozier calls for it. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. Digging in the switch hitter, Cesar Hernandez. As the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here.
More of a comfortable side from the left side. Puts the ball in play. More of a contact hitter from the left side. Might have grown up being a natural left-handed hitter.
And they will not get him at first as he's able to leg out to throw.
That is third.
So a runner at first with 1 man gone. And that'll bring in a dangerous hitter indeed in the form of Bryce Harper. Good deception on the slider there as he's way out in front. Now a 58-foot curveball that misses for a ball. Here's Scherzer now 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Right there is a temptation pitch. Power hitters like this are looking for pitches that they can drive. So that may have been one where he was trying to get him to chase up above the zone a little bit.
The 2-2 is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. And that'll bring up the Sacramento product, Rhys Hoskins. Past battles with Scherzer. He's 0 for 11. 7 strikeouts on the stat sheet as well. 0-1 pitch on its way. Runners off for second. Offered at and missed. Here's the throw. Not in time as he steals second. Hernandez stands at second with 2 gone. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. Juan Soto to the plate now. He'll get us started in the top of the second. First pitch on its way. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. Well, that fastball is just sizzling up there. 1-1.
You know, the old adage is you never throw a lefty down and in because their ability to turn and burn, and this pitcher's taking that to heart. He is throwing everything away right here.
A ball and 2 strikes now. Kingery might try to make a play on it, and this is going to wind up a foul ball.
Hey, I don't mind you throwing a fastball in this situation, but I think if we're being honest with ourselves, that one caught a little bit too much of the plate.
The 1-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3. Here's Matt Adams now.
Adams pitch. The first baseman.
He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Adams.
Strike taken. Good bender on the outside there.
Hey, he's not going to get away with that all day. He's got to find a way to get on top of that ball and bury it.
A lot of movement that time. It's 0-2.
Hey, that's a really good pitch right there, and that's one of those off-balance swings. As a pitcher, you want to look in and say,
and he gets around on one and hits it high and deep to straightaway right. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back. In now for Washington, Kurt Suzuki head-to-head at the start of play against Zach Eflin. He's 1 for 5. Here comes the first pitch. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. A ball and a strike to count to Suzuki.
Pretty good pitch to hit there that he let go. I know it's early and they're probably wanting to run his pitch count up, but he may not get another pitch like that to swing at the rest of the game.
2 balls and a strike now. Here's another one that's drilled. This one to left, and that's off the left field wall. So 1 gone in the inning here with the runner at first. And that'll bring up the power-hitting second baseman, Brian Dozier. And this one's in the dirt. And no advance. It's ball 1. Runners on first with 1 down. That's inside. 2-0.
Well, he's not proving that he can command his breaking ball in the zone right now. And until he does, there's no reason to bite on it.
Outside, 3-0 now. And he lays off here. A nice job. It's ball 4. First and second now with 1 away.
The right fielder, number 2.
First pitch of the at-bat. Pitch swung on and hit in the air toward the line in right. Harper is over near the line now as he makes the catch for the second out of the inning. And no tag at second. He'll head back there with 2 away now. Stepping up to the plate, Max Scherzer, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. 1 ball, no strikes to count. The 1-0. 2-0 now.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be aggressive. You can pretty much count on a pitcher. He's trying to get back in the strike zone. And with 2 guys on base right here, it's time to grip it and rip it.
Here's the 2-1. 2-1 pitch is a fastball swung on and missed. 2-2. This one misses, and that'll fill the count here. 3-2 with 2 away.
Looked like he tried to elevate a fastball on that 2-2 pitch there, but kind of overdid it. With a pitch that high, it's pretty easy to lay off if you're the hitter.
And he will indeed make the play in foul territory. Leading off the inning, JT Realmuto, and they'll need him to get something going here. Slow little roller to third. Rendon comes up with it. And an offline throw, but boy, look at him stretch out and keep the foot on the bag. Great concentration there for the first out. At the plate, Corey Dickerson. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
Corey Dickerson.
Oh, had him chopping at that one. It's 0-1. And Dickerson behind 0-2 now. And he'll step out for a moment to reassess things here on an 0-2 count. Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
Batting 7.
First pitch on its way. Starts him out with a slider for a strike. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1. Oh, they have him looking awfully confused up there right now. It's 1-2. And he'll step out and ask for time. Maybe trying to get this pitcher out of the rhythm he's in right now. And that's going to be high. 2-2 now. Ball 3. 3-2 now. And a good fastball swung on and missed for strike 3. And the coming to the plate now, Trey Turner. He'll step in to lead it off in the top of the third. Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt, the first pitch. And he gets ahead 0-1. And he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. And there's your first out of the inning. 1 away now in the Washington third, and that'll bring up the outfielder Victor Robles. The windup and the 0-1. And he takes strike 2.
No ball, 2 strikes.
Stays alive, still 0-2. Another 0-2 coming. Still no balls and 2 strikes. 1 out, nobody on. The next 0-2 is swung on and missed. He got him. So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And the next hitter will be the right-handed bat of Anthony Rendon. Now a slider, and he gets ahead of him here 0-1. Oh, and that is right down the middle for strike 2.
You know, if I'm the hitter right here, I'm like, okay, you want to come get some early in the count? I was about to wait you out, but now game on.
1 ball and 2 strikes to count. Hot shot down the line, but this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Tried to hold up there, appeal down to first, and no swing. It's ball 2. The 2-2 is looked at, and the count moves full.
If you're at the plate right now, you have to realize who's on deck. I guarantee you something's over the heart of the plate. You have to be aggressive in the zone right here.
Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. And this misses for ball 4. The second walk he surrendered here in the first 3 innings.
The left fielder, number 22.
Here comes the first pitch. And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1.
Great job of getting back in the zone with a hard fastball after the walk. I think he might have let a little frustration out with that pitch.
And that fastball's too much for him there. 1-2.
Hey, if these guys are going to have any chance in this one, they are going to have to set their sights.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side. So striding forward now, number 40, and he's ready to take his first cut. Swing and a miss, and he's behind 0-1. Swing and a miss, and he's in control, 0-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And this is swung on and missed. 5 quick strikeouts now, and that's your first out of the inning. First pitch coming. Here it is. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike 1. Fastball called for strike 2.
He looks really strong here early in this game, and that fastball is a good example. Put that thing in a great spot and right where he wanted it.
And a swing and a miss, and another punch out here. 6 already, and that's out number 2. 2 out, nobody on. And I believe they'll say he broke the plane, as yes he did. It's ruled a strike. Count remains at 0-2. And this is lifted high in the air down the right field line. Adams in foul ground, and no one will track it down. Another 0-2 home. And he got another one here. He strikes out the side. Trying to pick things up where we left off, Matt Adams, as we begin the top of the 4th. Here's the first pitch to him. Swing and a miss on the slider, 0-1. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. And this is swung on and missed, and this 4th inning will start the same way he ended the 3rd, with a strikeout, and there's 1 away. Now there's a changeup to start him out, but it drops low and away for ball 1. Taken, but called a strike. The 1-1. Line to the right side. And that falls in for a solid base hit, his 2nd of the night. Now batting, Brian Dozier. He drew a base on balls his first time up. And he takes a called strike, 0-1.
This guy's cruising along, pitching well as we enter the middle innings of this one. Less than 60% of his first pitches have been for strikes. If he could clean that up a little bit, he could really roll into the later innings in this one.
And another foul ball. Got him looking with the fastball, as that had some two-seam movement to it. 2 gone.
Now batting.
So 2 are gone now in the Nationals' 4th. And the next to bat is speedy Adam Eaton. Out in front as this is pulled foul into the seats. 0-1 count, and the pitch. And he turns on one, sending it high and deep to right. And he will get there to make the running play. Leading off the inning, Cesar Hernandez, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up. And that's by him. It's 0-1. Hernandez hits right-handed pitching very well. Makes a lot of contact, but he generally isn't known for displaying a lot of power. We'll see a lot of line drives and ground balls from him in these situations.
Yeah, I almost think he has too good of hand-eye coordination, Matty. Sometimes maybe just attacks that pitch that's not there to do major damage with, but could just drive it up the middle the other way and take his knock, and that's what he's been able to do.
Count is 1-2 now. The 1-2. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Hey, I appreciate the fact that he's making him throw a few pitches. Most of his teammates have been hacking at everything that comes their way.
And it's up to a 3-2 full count now. Popped up. Rendon is under it. 1 away. So one gone in the inning now, and that'll bring in the right fielder, Bryce Harper. Outfield shaded toward right center. Here's the first pitch. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball one. Downstairs, 2 balls and no strikes. No runs, just 1 hit, and no errors on the ledger for the Phillies to this point. There's a swing and a high, deep drive headed for the right field corner. And that nearly would have gotten him on the board. Instead, it's a long foul ball. And just never could commit to the swing there, but he went around, and it's even now at 2-2. And he missed with this one up around the noggin. Now it's full. And now in advance of a big 3-2 pitch, time is called at the plate as he'll press the reset button. High and deep to straightaway right. Eaton ranging back. On the warning track, he makes the catch. 2 are gone in the Philly fourth. And that'll bring in a perennial MVP candidate for years to come, Rhys Hoskins. Here's a slider to start things out, looked at for ball 1. 1 ball and 1 strike to the Phillies' first baseman.
This guy has been throwing the ball so well, and that's exactly why. He has such a feel for that secondary pitch. He can flip it over whenever he wants and get back in the count.
And maybe trying to get him off stride at the plate, so he'll step out and ask for time. And the fastball easy to lay off that time, 2-2. And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ballgame, and that one ends the. Into the box now, the Nationals pitcher, Max Scherzer. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. There's a fastball on the inner third taken for a strike. Strike 2 called on the inner half, 0-2 now.
I always felt, 0-2, you had to cover away. If a guy's going to bury you in 3 times in a row, you tip your cap and walk back to the dugout, because that's not easy to do.
Got him to miss the breaking ball there. Max Scherzer is retired to kick off the inning. And he throws the fastball by him here, 0-1. And now a curveball that bounces up to the plate. It's 1-1. And a great change of pace has him off balance, a swing and a miss. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Long run for the center fielder. He can't get there as it falls in. And they're going to hold him to a single here as they do a nice job of getting it back in quickly.
The center fielder, number 16.
Victor Robles digging in now. From the stretch, here's the pitch. And that's cut on and missed, 0-1.
This is a tough spot here to turn 2 off this guy at the plate. One of the things you really have to make sure defensively, to make sure you get at least 1 out. Don't try to turn that double play. If you get the sure out at second, take that. And if you get it at first, well, that's just an added bonus. But make sure you at least get 1 out in a spot like this.
Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1. And that's taken for a called strike 2. Turner stands at first with 1 out. Well above the letters with the fastball that time.
That fastball really got away from him there. That's kind of a red flag for me that he's starting to tire or wear down a little bit. The first thing that goes is location and then your mechanics. We'll see if this continues.
But he'll barely have to move out there and right as he hauls this one in for the second out. Now at the plate, Anthony Rendon. It was a walk in his last trip. Here comes the first pitch. Boy, not the way he wanted to start out here. It's 0-1.
0-1's the count.
Turner's on his horse on his way to second. Pitch outside. The throw is not close as he's in there with a stolen base. A ball and 2 strikes. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Well outside with the curveball for a ball.
That curveball stayed up in the zone. You'll see that often early in the game where a pitcher's trying to find that release point, particularly with this off-speed pitches. We'll have to keep an eye on him, see if he's able to settle down as this game moves on.
And he's got himself another one as he picks up strike. Into the box now.
For the Phillies, the pitcher.
Now the pitch.
Real Muto.
Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. Hit hard back up the middle. And a base hit. So early trouble to lead off the inning. At the plate, Corey Dickerson. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, Matty, and hopefully he got it out of his system. Especially now, he's got to bear down. He gets the 2 strikes in this spot, has to put the ball in play.
Now a throw over to first, but he's safe at first as he gets back in time. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. And now time granted here as he'll step out to rethink things down 0-2. Half swing here, but it won't matter. It's strike 3 called anyway, and that's out number 1.
Now batting.
So a runner at first with 1 out now, and that'll bring in the middle infielder Gene Segura. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Comes set, and the 0-1. In the dirt here, and he will scamper back to first, safe. But oh boy, that's not the greatest base running in the world. Down the third baseline, but a foul ball, 1-2 now. And he struck him out. So double digits now, 10 strikeouts for him thus far.
The batter.
Now in the box, number 40 comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. And this is taken outside for ball 1. Popped him up. Rendon has a play, and the inning is over. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Juan Soto. 0 for 2 for him to this point.
Number 22, Juan Soto.
Now time is called, and this could very well be to buy a few more pitches for those relievers. Austin Davis takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound.
Number 54.
From the stretch.
Austin.
Too low with the curveball. 1 ball, no strikes. And he looks at a changeup in there. 1-1. Ball and 2 strikes now.
I love the fact that this batter continues to be aggressive, but after striking out twice already, maybe he's got to take a step back, see the ball a little bit deeper, and be willing to work deep into the count.
Count full, 3 balls and 2 strikes. Tough pitch to lay off, but he did, and it's ball 4, so the leadoff hitter is aboard to start the 6th. Here comes the first pitch. Breaking ball below the zone. That's ball 1. In there, 1-1. Big breaking ball and a beauty that time. 1-2.
Unless you're willing to sell out and try and take one part of the field out of play and just work the ball up the middle the other way, it's extremely difficult when a guy's throwing this hard to stay back on a breaking ball. You either commit and be all in on a fastball or try and find a way to work the ball the other way to keep you back on the off speed.
Nick
Ladies and gentlemen,
Pivetta enters
your
to make an
attention,
appearance
please.
on the mound as he inherits a
changes
runner
for
at first with
Philadelphia.
one out in the inning.
Now pitching and
He's ready.
batting in the
Here's the
eighth,
first offering.
number 43.
Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
Pivetta. Now playing center field and batting ninth.
Fastball, and he's
Number
quickly in the
24.
hole, 0-2.
Roman Quinn.
0-2 count. Here's the pitch. He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
The batter, number 9. Second base.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Hit high and deep out there to left center field. But that'll hit off the wall in left center. So now they'll have 2 men in scoring position following the 2-out double. So striding in, Adam Eaton for his career in this matchup. He's 2 for 3. And now indication from the dugout that they'll issue the free pass, and with the pitcher on deck, that'll force their hand here with 2 gone.
Max Scherzer.
Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. Swing, and he pops him up. And this should get him out of it. Segura is there as he makes. Stepping into the box, Roman Quinn. He's getting his first plate appearance of the game here in the 6th.
Roman.
Swing and a miss on the slider, 0-1. And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1. The 1-1. Popped up. Back behind second. Therefore, it is Dozier, and that's the first out. So the Phillies batting order turns over and set to go. Scott Kingery, no hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. And no swing, apparently, ball 1.
That's one of the hardest things to do in this game. You know he's sitting fastball. That ball starts to slide away from him. You have to have some serious strong hands and wrists not to commit right there.
Back up the middle. And a diving effort there, but it'll come up empty. It's a base hit. At the plate, Cesar Hernandez. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. Scherzer will check at first. And he is back safely at first, and that was almost trouble. He's set, and the pitch. Started to go around, but it's ruled strike 1 anyway. And before the 0-1 pitch, he'll step out of the box and get his bearings a bit. Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2.
In a double play situation, that's the location you want a guy to swing at. More than likely, he's going to beat it into the ground.
To 1-2 now. And a fastball. Tough take there, but it's even back at 2-2.
Well, 2 straight fastballs inside haven't put him away. So now it'll be interesting to see what he turns to.
Fouled off.
Classic change of speeds right there. Threw the hitter's timing off. Got a late foul ball. Interested to see where he goes now.
And a wave and a miss on a ball that was way out of the strike zone. There are 2 away now.
The right fielder.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And they start him out with a slider. Good spot, but he doesn't get the call. 1-0. Well behind that fastball. It's a swinging strike. Now before the next pitch, time is called at home plate as he'll step out. Good break to that thing, and it's 1-2. Kingery, the runner at first with 2 gone. Looked like the fastball got away from him there. It's ball 2. And he fouls this one off. The 2-2 one more time. To right field and deep. Look at this thing go. And gone up into the second deck. So the bases are clear now following the home run. And next to bat will be the first baseman, Rhys Hoskins. Now the slider gets the call in the bottom part of the zone. Hoskins behind to count 0-2.
The discipline has just been completely absent from this offense. Seems like they're always fighting.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike. Digging in and looking for more, Trey Turner. He'll lead things off here in this one-run contest.
Trey Turner.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by one. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
He's going to need to shorten up and get that foot down a little bit earlier if he hopes to be catching up to that fastball.
Here's the 1-2 delivery. Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first, and no swing. It's ball 2. Too high, ball 3.
Time to focus here. This game is way too close to be walking, guys, so we'll see if he can make him swing the bat on this next pitch.
Line hard to center field, and that's going to be a base hit, so the possible tying run is aboard here to start the 7th. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Victor Robles, leadoff man on base, and we'll see what they have in mind strategy-wise here. He's set. Here it comes. Line towards center field. In there, a base hit. So digging in now, Anthony Rendon. His career numbers in this matchup, he's batting .506 for 12. And of those hits, 3 of them were of the home run variety.
Boy, the Nationals could use a big hit right here. They really haven't been able to do much all game long. This would be a great time to get something going.
Behind 0-2 now. Getting a few steps off a second there. Now the pitch. And this is swung on and missed. And boy, they took care of a key man there. One away.
Your attention, please.
So they'll go to the bullpen now, and it'll be the left-hander here to face the upcoming left-handed batter. Spin and a throw back to second. Runners back. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0. Fastball got him to swing through it. It's 1-1. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and it's 1-2.
If I'm the guy in the batter's box right here, I have to take a step out, adjust my batting gloves, take the pull side out of it, because that was 3 fastballs in a row.
So we got him swinging. Juan Soto is the second out in the 7th inning. First pitch fastball swung on and missed 0-1. And this one's in the dirt. And boy, he didn't quite know what to do on that one, but he's lucky to barely get back at first. Big spot. 2 out, possible tying and go-ahead runs on base. And there's ball 2 now. Fouled away. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. Here's one that misses inside, and the counts run full now. 3-2. And he struck out again. That's the 3rd time. Ready once again, JT Realmuto, 1 for 2. He grounded out. Hunter Strickland gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th. Looks like he's chasing butterflies with that swing. It's 0-1. And now before the 0-1 pitch, a quick stoppage as he steps out. Realmuto behind with an 0-2 count now. Strickland, a former San Francisco Giant. He came here by way of trade earlier this year.
I know he'd tell you he'd like to be playing a little bit better, but I think it's as advertised for this ball club right now. I think the manager is getting exactly what they expected.
Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out. Now to the plate, Corey Dickerson. It was a backwards K, a strikeout looking for him in his last at-bat. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Awfully close with the slider there, but it's 1-1.
Tried to go with the nasty backdoor breaking ball right there. Good job by the batter to take that pitch, work the count even.
The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him. Digging in, Gene Segura will attempt to put the ball in play for a change here with the first two guys going down on strikes to start the inning. And that will conclude. So coming to the plate, Kurt Suzuki. In prior at-bats against Jose Alvarez, he's 2 for 4. Couldn't quite hold back that time as the changeup fooled him for strike 1. High in the air out to center field. Quinn is there. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. Here's Brian Dozier now.
The second baseman.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Ball 1. Our pitcher's duel continues here. 2-1 score as we play the 8th. Lays off a fastball that doesn't miss by much, and it's 2-0. 3-0 now. And a left-handed batter waiting on deck, though there's a good shot he might get pulled back. That one's in there. 3-1. Ready with the 3-1. And he lays off ball 4. So now the potential tying run here is aboard late in the game.
The right fielder, number 2.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And he lays off there. 1-0. And he looks at a changeup in there. 1-1. Pulled toward right center field. Quinn will have plenty of room as he makes the catch, and there's a big out, number 2. Ryan Zimmerman will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
Pinch hitting for the Nationals. Number 11, Ryan Zimmerman.
Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. Hector Neris is called upon with 2 out in the 8th as he's asked to complete a 4-out save.
Batting in the 6th spot, number 50.
Asdrubal Cabrera will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Asdrubal Cabrera.
And a splitter here, but he had a bit too much on it as this bounces up to the plate. In there, and it's even at 1.
That pitch looked like it could have been a little high, but he's been calling that pitch all night. Kind of rough for a pinch hitter, but I'm sure his teammates let him know that's where the zone has been.
The 1-2. And it's fouled away. 1 run, 7 hits, and no errors so far for the Nationals. Throws him for strike 3, and that retires. Wander Suero is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 51.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. And he can't get out of the way there, so the leadoff man will be aboard to open up the inning. First pitch coming, here it is. Well out in front of the breaking ball there for a strike. And now a bunt attempt here as he gets this one down. And he'll just beat the throw to second. He's in there. So the lineup flips over and digging in, Scott Kingery. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Short hop, but they got him. Great pick and tag to catch him trying to steal. Ready with the 0-1. Missed low and inside with it. 1-1. Swing and a miss on a pitch outside. 1-2 now. And now before the 1-2, time is called at home plate. And they come inside with the fastball, but it misses here, and it's back to 2-2. And there's the good curveball as he's set down on strikes for the second time here tonight. First pitch of the at-bat. In there at the knees, strike one. Curveball fooled him there as he's way out in front.
Hey, two tough pitches right there, and expect more of the same.
Threw it right past him. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Trey Turner. His career numbers against Hector Neris. He's gone 3 for 6. Here we go with inning number 9 as the first pitch misses for ball 1. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Harper on the run. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning. Ready now, Victor Robles. Last time through was a base hit. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. There's a fastball on the inner third taken for a strike. Swings through it for strike number 2. Got him, and he goes down on strikes for the 3rd time. Nationals down to their final out now. And the next hitter will be the right-handed bat of Anthony Rendon. There's a breaking ball, but it's laid off and doesn't find the zone. A ball and a strike.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
Check swing, no swing, says the home plate umpire. Ball 2. And this is swung on and missed, so now they find themselves down to their final strike tonight. And that's taken high for a ball. It's full now, 3-2.
Well, you don't want to get caught looking for the final out. That's a tough pitch to lay off. Impressive that he did.
He's there to make the catch, and with that, the ball game is over.
Our final line score tonight. First for the victory.
Daytime baseball here on MLB Network. Ought to be a good one here between the Houston Astros and the Chicago Cubs. Who'll get the better of this compelling matchup? We'll find out next on MLB Network. Here's George Springer. He will lead this one off today.
Leading off the afternoon for Houston, the center fielder, George Springer.
Here's the first pitch to him. And afternoon baseball on MLB Network is underway. Head-to-head numbers with Yu Darvish. Comes in with 6 hits in 18 at-bats. 2 of those hits were for home runs. Sunshine starting to break through a bit after a cloudy morning. 57 degrees here at game time. 1-2 now. The 1-2. Gets him looking up around the letters. So 1 away here with the bases empty. And that brings in the left-handed hitting outfielder Michael Brantley. 0-1 the count. Fouled off. And he looks at a ball. 1-2.
Hey, I can understand why he wanted to elevate the fastball right there. This batter's eyes have been lit up since he stepped in the box. Let's see if he gets him fishing on something breaking in the dirt right here.
Striding in for Houston, Alex Bregman. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and 1 away. Swing and a miss. 0-1.
You know, hats off to the pitcher right there. You got a great hitter at the plate. It's early in the count, and he wanted to get ahead. Nice challenge pitch right there.
Here's the 1-1. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Moving under it, Schwarber. And that's the second out of the inning. Next up for the Stros, number 44. He readies for his first plate appearance.
Number 44.
And there's a fastball well off the plate inside. And a fastball here that's taken for ball 2.
Now this is the kind of count this guy feeds on at the plate. You can bet he's here to hit the fastball right here.
And that's through for a hit. So 2 on with 2 away, and striding in the speedy second baseman, Jose Altuve. First offering on its way. And he starts him out with one high and tight, ball 1. And swung on and missed. We're even at 1-1.
He appears to be having some issues with pitch command to start the game. He's dealing with 2 guys on, and that last pitch looked like...
Oh, and he botches it. And a relay to the plate. The tag, and he is out at the plate. And so much for... Striding in, Ben Zobrist. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
For the Cubs, the second baseman.
Starts him with a good rising fastball there for strike 1. Popped him up. Altuve is there for it. 1 out. The next Cub up, Kyle Schwarber, his career line against Garrett Cole. He's just 2 for 12. Cole, a California-born ball player. He was a first-round pick back in 2011.
Yeah, Matty, you cannot miss on your first rounder, and they didn't with this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar.
Oh, and a great knuckle curve just buckled him there, and there are 2 gone. Now at the plate, Nicholas Castellanos. Well out in front of the breaking ball there for a strike. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Well, clearly this guy doesn't need many warm-up pitches because he's 98 miles an hour in the first inning. Newsflash to the offense, they better get it going.
Swing and a miss as he chases one out of the zone for the 3rd. Now the Cuban import Yuli Gurriel. They'll get us started in the top of the 2nd.
First base, number 10.
High and tight here to begin the inning. It's ball 1. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Schwarber on the move. He gets there and makes the play for the first out. So stepping in, Aledmus Diaz, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. From the stretch. Now a flare out toward right center. Castellanos ranging forward, but he won't get there. It falls in. And he'll pull into second with one away. Coming to the plate now, Robinson Chirinos. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. Diaz, the runner at second with one away. 1-1 to Chirinos. In there, 1-2 now. And he fouls this one off. Oh, and he can't catch up to the fastball as he swings and misses for the second out. Now to the plate is the Astros pitcher, Garrett Cole. Runner in scoring position with two gone. Comes set, the 0-1. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike two.
Hey, I know it's the pitcher at the plate, but he's going to grind it out right here. He's got a chance to help himself, and nothing's a bigger back.
And we'll have to leave it there. Anthony Rizzo stands in now. His career line against Garrett Cole. He has 9 base hits in 32 at-bats. He's also gone down on strikes 5 times. 1-1 the count to the Cubs' first baseman. And this ball runs away for ball 2. 2-1. Now the 2-1 pitch. Waves and misses for strike number 2. Full count. 3-2.
I understand pitching carefully to this guy in the box, but the man on deck doesn't represent any relief either. He's going to have to go after one of these guys.
Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning. A ball and no strikes. That's wide. 2-0. And that's over. 2-1.
That's a nasty pitch right there. You got to tip your hat as the hitter. You get a nasty slider like that, there's nothing you can do. Actually a quality take.
And it's up to a 3-2 full count now. And he struck him out. Here's the young catcher, Wilson Contreras. Will try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Brantley is under it. And that ends the inning. Striding into the box, George Springer. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Hit hard on the ground to third. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third. Now at the plate, Michael Brantley, a base hit in his first trip. Swing and a miss on a ball out of the zone.
Yeah, Matty, not only is this guy using all 4 quadrants, he's elevating, getting their eye level up with a quality fastball.
0-2 count and the pitch. Now a swing and a miss here as he's down on strikes. So it's 2 up, 2 down to begin the third. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Fouled away. Third inning, no score to this point. And it's fouled away. Frozen on the fastball. Never. Here's Addison Russell. His career line against Garrett Cole. He's a .333 hitter. He's also gone down on strikes 5 times. 1 ball, no strikes to count. Here's a swing and a miss. 1-1. Russell is a strong defender playing up the middle in the infield. He's got great hands, good range, the big arm, and those skills are not lost on his teammates, his coaches, or his front office for that matter.
Yeah, he has the ability. What I love about this ball player, he's got such a great internal clock. It seems like it's bang bang at first every time, but the guy's out. He's got sure hands and an accurate throwing arm.
Full count. 3-2. Cole into the windup. Here it comes on 3-2. And this is swung on and missed. 5 quick strikeouts now, and that's your first out of the inning. Here comes the first pitch. A bit high there. A ball and no strikes. Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. Called strike at the knees, 1-1. Called strike, and he's behind 1-2. Driven nicely into the gap. On to second goes Hayward. And he'll reach second now with 1 away. A man at second with 1 down. And the pitcher bats next. That'll be Yu Darvish. Lays off 1-0. Low and away as he misses again, 2-0.
After 2 breaking pitches, a pretty good chance right now. You're probably going to get something right in the middle of the strike zone to swing at. So if you're looking for it, go ahead and turn that baby loose.
The count now at 2-2. And a swing and a miss, and another punch out here, 6 already, and that's out number 2.
Now back, second baseman.
Here's the first pitch to him. This one's flared toward left center, and this is into the alley and ought to be good for extra bases. Throwing to second, but he'll get in there with an RBI double. So a runner in scoring position with 2 men gone, and next it'll be the left-handed power threat, Kyle Schwarber, and that misses inside, 1-0. 1-1 to Schwarber. Zobrist at second with 2 down. Hard hit ball to second. Altuve fields it cleanly. On to the first baseman Gurriel, and that will end the inning. So here's the cleanup hitter, number 44, as we begin the top of the 4th. Big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing.
You know, we saw these guys around the cage during batting practice, and they told us they were going to be aggressive. I think this is getting a little ridiculous. They better watch themselves. If they don't start putting balls in gaps, this guy's going to find himself in the 8th inning cruising.
So he sets him down swinging. Number 44 goes quietly leading off the 4th. Fouled off. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Had him reaching at thin air that time, and he's very quickly down 0-2.
Hey, after that terrible swing, you find yourself down 0-2. Step out, deep breath, adjust the batting gloves, flip a coin, and go all in on something.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. And that misses, so it's a full count, 3-2.
3-2 counts are usually a time to challenge the hitter, but I think he'll be careful here. Shoot for the corner, and if you miss and you walk him, so what? That's better than him putting one in the seats.
And there's out number 2. The first bases are empty here with 2 gone. And digging into bat next, the Cuban import Yuli Gurriel. Out in front here is this one scorched foul to the left. Line to the right side. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends. Nick Castellanos now. He'll lead things off against Garrett Cole. Swung on and missed for the first strike.
He's going to step out of the box, adjust his batting gloves, and pray he gets the exact same pitch as that one. Because if it comes again, we like to refer to that one in the biz as a cement mixer.
Oh, a fastball swung on and missed, and for the second time today, he's gone on strikes.
Up next for the Cubs, the first baseman, Anthony.
One run, 2 hits, 1 error for the Cubs to this point. A ball and 2 strikes to Anthony Rizzo.
Hey, I get it. You're all in fastball. You're pulling the trigger at almost anything. But that is way too high. He's going to have to lower his sights.
Count even at 2-2. And he struck him out. Good pitch there as he registers his 8th punch out of the ball game.
Now batted.
Outfield shaded a bit to left center. The first pitch. Swing and a miss on the slider. 0-1.
Hey, he's looking to punch out the side right here. And if this guy's going to do him favors and swing outside the zone, that's exactly what's going to happen.
And he's got himself another one as he picks up strikeout. In now, Aledmus Diaz. 1 for 1 as he reached base with a double his first time up. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. Swing and a miss. It's 0-2. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Lifted in the air to center field. Hayward has a read on it. 1 down. Stepping in, Robinson Chirinos comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. Here's Darvish on 0-2. And this is swung on and missed, so it's 2 up, 2 down to start the fifth. Now to the plate, the pitcher, Garrett Cole. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Pitch popped up. Onto the bag with it is Rizzo, and the inning is... Digging in now, Wilson Contreras. He'll lead things off here in this one-run contest. Oh, he just blows the fastball by him for strike 1. Swing and a miss, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2.
This is one of the things that makes him so effective as a pitcher. Able to pound the zone with all different options.
And he struck him out. The 10th victim sat down on strikes thus far. And here's a slider that's nowhere close, and it's 1-0. Ball and a strike. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. No contact there, and it's 1-2. Boy, and they cannot touch him right now. 5 straight strikeouts on the ledger, and there are 2 away. Swing and a miss that time. It's 0-1. Comes back with a fastball up and away that swung on and missed. 0-2. Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. This one is launched. Look at this. Into the bleachers and gone. So the bases are clear now following the home run. And set to stand in as the veteran pitcher, Yu Darvish. Now a wave and a miss. Looked like the slider there. And boy, was he ever fooled on that pitch. It's 0-2 now.
Ugly swing right there. That pitch wasn't even close. You could tell this guy's been in the swing mode from the minute he walked into the batter's box.
And he fouls this one off. Both clubs with 3 hits in the ballgame. And he's got another one here. 12 punch-outs now in the...
But we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
But an atom ball right to him for the first down. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Fouled away. No runs, 3 hits. No errors in the ballgame for the Astros to this point. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Yeah, Matty, he's had these guys on the proverbial rocking horse all night. Changing speeds, hitting every quadrant. He's tough to hit.
Ready with another 0-2. Stays alive, still 0-2. Looking to punch him out again, the pitch. And on 0-2, he misses with a fastball.
This kind of hitter right here, we call this guy a grinder. What are grinders? They just kind of foul off some good pitches. They lay off the pitches just off the plate. This is every pitcher's nightmare. A guy that's up there with a plan and not just up there swinging at anything that you throw towards home plate.
This now is hit to second. Does he have another 1-2-3 inning? He sure does. Make it 14 in a row. Here's Ben Zobrist now. 1 for 2 with a double on the ledger so far.
The second baseman.
In there, and it's 0-1.
You know, guys, sometimes guys don't like pulling the trigger 0-0. They want to see something go by, calibrate the speed, calibrate the brake, and then make their adjustments off that. Maybe that's the case right here.
This is line to left. And that's a base hit, so the pressure's on to open up the inning. So in now for Chicago, Kyle Schwarber. He got on top of one and was a ground-out victim last time.
Yeah, Matty, expect this pitcher to try and get the same result as his last at-bat right here. The double play is in order. Anything on the ground, the way this defense is, they could certainly roll too.
And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. Lets it fly 2-0, but this one's by him for the first strike.
Yeah, right there, it's tough to be able to dive out over the plate. I know it's a pitch people think you can get to, but after you're pounded in twice, that ball looks like a foot outside.
Fastball is outside. It's full now, 3-2. Got him. As he just continues to mow down these hitters. 13 strikeouts
The
now.
right fielder, number 6.
Swung on and missed. It's 0-1.
Good job of making him chase that pitch down below the strike zone. That's where you want to pitch when you're looking for the double play ball.
And he missed with it. It's 1-2.
High fastball right there with a 2-strike count. You know what that might be doing? Setting up the next pitch. Could be that hard slider down and away. Something breaking down and away off the plate.
Got him to chase out of the zone that time. Nicholas Castellanos goes down for the second out here in the bottom half. And it's fouled away. And he's got another one. 15. Ready for another shot now. Number 44. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast. They could certainly use that right now.
Fastball well outside.
This is the big out to get right here. This is their best hitter. He's a great hitter, and he's a guy that kind of spark plugs. He gets this team going. So if I'm on the mound right now, you really want to try to get this guy out to hopefully keep them from getting a potential big inning started.
The 0-1 on its way. Line drive base hit into the left center field gap. And he'll pull into second with 1 away. Runner at second, 1 away. And digging in to bat next, the Cuban import, Yuli Gurriel. Good bite to the slider, and he takes strike 1. Fouled off. Here's the 0-2. Swing and a miss, and they'll dodge a major bullet that time. 2 away.
Now batting.
And that'll bring up Aledmus Diaz. He doubled earlier in the game, 1 for 2 to this point. And this is behind him at third as that'll head down the line in left field. And he'll come in to score from second base, and that is a direct result, obviously, of that poor throw. The 1-0 is taken for ball 2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Liner towards second. And a reach, but he can't get there as it falls. Digging in once again, Robinson Chirinos. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Got to find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way to make this pitcher work a little bit harder.
Fooled with the curveball there, and it's strike 2. Can't quite get the low outside corner there. It's 1-2.
Well, that's pretty much a no-brainer right there. If a guy misses that.
A swing and a miss. That retired the side. Into the box now, Chris Bryant. He'll try and get something started in the home half of the 7th.
This guy has been unbelievable. There were billboards outside Wrigley while he was still in AAA, and what is he doing? He shows up, Rookie of the Year, MVP. I mean, get in line.
1-1 to count. The 1-1 is swung on and missed for strike number 2. Line drive snagged on a short hop. And there's one down now. Digging in, Wilson Contreras. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. First offering on its way. And a half-hearted swing there as he tried to go the other way, and it's strike one.
Hey, we're moving into the later innings right here.
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. And that'll hit off the ivy out there. Around first, digging for 2. And he'll reach second now with 1 away. Striding in once again, Addison Russell. Here's the first pitch to him. A little too much bite on the breaking ball that time as it's well off the outside. Swing and a miss as he ramps up on the fastball, 1-1. And now time is called for and granted by home plate umpire Clyde Washington. Looked like he was on that one, but it's 1-2. Hit the other way out toward right field. Brantley is under it. And he makes the catch for the second out. But he gets back in time, safe at second base. Ready for another chance. Jason Hayward is coming off a solo homer in his previous trip. And now indication from the dugout that they'll issue the free pass. And with the pitcher on deck, that'll force their hand here with 2 gone. Ian Happ will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 8, Ian.
Will Harris takes over pitching duties, looking to get that final out now here in this 7th inning. Way late on the fastball for strike 1. Swung on and missed. That's strike 2. Lifted the other way down the left field line. Left fielder is on the move. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. Steve Cishek has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th. Josh Reddick will pinch hit here, and he's the potential tying run.
Number 22, Josh Reddick.
Now a swing and a miss as they start him out on a pitch well inside for strike 1. And he fouls this one off. 0-2, here it is. And another foul ball. Here comes another 0-2. And a check swing here, but the bat clearly breaks the plane as he's set down for the first out. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And, I'm not sure you can get fooled worse than that. It's 0-1. A ball and a strike to Houston's leadoff batter. Strike 2 swinging just out in front of the slider. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen.
Michael Brantley.
Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound.
Your attention, please.
So they'll make a matchup move here and bring on a southpaw to face the left-handed hitter due up. And a first pitch sinker is over for strike 1. Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Hit sharply on the ground. Zobrist has it. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Hector Rondon is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Leading off for the Cubs.
Now here's the pitch.
The second baseman.
And that's taken high and outside for ball 1.
Zobrist.
1 ball and 1 strike to the Cubs leadoff batter.
A nice adjustment right there for him to get on top of that baseball and drive it to the corner. The first pitch he obviously tried to overthrow, got under it, and it sailed on him a little bit.
Just hung in there on that one. Swung on in the dirt for the 3rd strike. And he makes the throw to first. Zobrist is retired, and there's 1 away. So 1 gone here in the Chicago 8th. And next it'll be the left-handed power threat, Kyle Schwarber. 1-0 the count. Fastball got him to swing through it. It's 1-1.
That's a big fastball, obviously, and we're going to see this reliever throw it a lot.
And it's 1-2. The 1-2 is laid off for ball 2.
The classic back foot slider right there with 2 strikes. Usually gets a ton of swing and misses. Nice layoff right there. Fight for another pitch.
Now the 3-2 pitch. Smoke on the ground left side. And they will get he's in there. A very close play at first.
The right fielder, number 6.
Into the box, Nicholas Castellanos. He's hitless in 3 at Roberto Ozuna is called upon, and it's not for his usual role. Just hoping to keep the deficit at 1 here. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Swing and a ball hit out toward right center. Brantley's after it. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away. So it's a runner at first with 2 men out. And into bat next, the left-handed hitting first baseman, Anthony Rizzo. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. Line toward the alley in left center. And this is going to get down out there and should get all the way to the ivy for extra bases. Schwarber rounds the corner and is headed home. And he is out at the plate, trying to extend. Craig Kimbrell comes out of the bullpen to shut things down here in the 9th. Alex Bregman will be charged with trying to start a rally in the 9th as they go to work against Kimbrell. No balls and a strike to count. And now a curveball that bounces up to the plate. It's 1-1. Sliced hard on the ground. Taken in by Zobrist. On to first, and that is a big out to start the 9th. Now at the plate, number 44. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate. He'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball 1. Swing and a miss as he ramps up on the fastball. 1-1.
It's becoming more and more common in today's game to see relievers like this that can run it up there close to 100 miles per hour. But it's so fun to watch it. He blew it right by him there.
Here's the second baseman, Jose Altuve. They'll be looking for something who could drive into the gap and drive home that tying run from first. Big swing at the knuckle curve, gets nothing but air. 0-2 now. A little bit off the outside. It's 1-2. Quick check on that tying run at first. And he'll get back in safely. The 1-2. Line drive to center field. And there's out number 2 as this is taken in shy of the track, and the runner will have to retreat. The relay throw back to first, a double play, and with that, the ball game is over.
Here now is our final line.